Hi, I'm Kate from Hand Connection and welcome to this week's Energy for Everybody. So this month, has actually felt a lot quieter than last month did. Not necessarily lighter. I don't think it's been lighter for a lot of people. It's been more honest. It's been more stripped back. And a lot of people are starting to notice what's actually true for them without the distraction or the intensity that was around earlier in the year. And the week that we're coming into this week really starts to bring that into focus. So the biggest theme this week is this quiet clarity. It's not loud, it's not dramatic realizations. It's just that kind of clarity that settles into your body and it doesn't go away. So you might notice that something that you've been circling for a while just feels obvious now. Not emotional, not overwhelming, it's just clear. So what I mean by that is it's like you're not arguing with yourself about it as much as you were, or perhaps even at all. And this can feel really grounding, but it can also feel slightly exposing as well. Because it's like once you see something clearly, there's a subtle shift and it's like you can't unsee it. And even if you don't act on it yet, something inside you has already adjusted. So earlier in the month, there was a lot more processing. There was a lot more emotional movement. And this week feels less like processing and it's more like acknowledgement of that work that you've done. And acknowledgement sometimes can actually feel surprisingly vulnerable. So if you notice yourself feeling like you have less tolerance for what feels misaligned, and then you might also feel like you've also got a stronger pull towards what feels steady, and there may even be a subtle sort of impatience or irritation with anything that feels forced, that's natural. And there's support this week in that simplicity, in clean, honest awareness, and in letting things be what they are without needing to dramatize them and without needing to rush them. So friction will come if you still expect yourself to do something about it immediately. So just try and bring some awareness around any areas of your life where you're still trying to force something, because you don't have to. This week isn't about action. This week is about alignment. And alignment is often very quiet. So this week you might feel that you have moments of steadiness, and it's like your nervous system is a little less reactive. And then you might also have moments where you feel slightly restless because there's something that no longer fits the way it used to. Both can exist at the same time. So if you find yourself thinking, I should have figured this out sooner, why didn't that click earlier? How did I not get here before now? That's just your mind trying to catch up to what your body already knew. There's nothing here that is behind schedule. By the end of the week, things should start to feel more settled, but they're still not going to feel solved. They're just starting to integrate. They're just more integrated. It's like that internal conversation has really softened. And just let that be enough for you this week. So if this shows up for you this week, if this resonates for you this week, just gently ask yourself, what feels undeniably true for me right now? And what happens in my body when I stop trying to negotiate with that truth? What am I possibly still trying to force that my body already knows doesn't fit here anymore? Again, you don't need to answer right away. The answers will come naturally. Just notice what comes up. Again, this isn't a big, loud week. It's a clarifying one. Next week is going to carry a little more outward movement, a little bit more visible momentum. But this week is about getting internally honest first. So if you want to stay tuned for next week, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it. See you next week, and thank you for watching.